Money goals: how to set and accomplish your financial goals. If you're making a list of resolutions for the new year, you might want to add some financial goals, like improving your credit score and making a plan to pay off your credit card debt for good. An Experian poll on the top financial goals for the new year found that nearly half of Americans, 49%, want to save more money, a third, 33%, want to improve their credit score, and another third, 31%, want to make a personal budget. If you want to improve your finances, figuring out your goals is a good place to start. The next step is to take action. Some of the most common financial New Year's resolutions and how to keep them. 10 financial goals for the new year. 1. Save more. 2. Make my credit score better. 3. Make a budget for yourself. 4. Pay a credit card bill in full. 5. Pay on time for my credit card debt. 6. I pay off my credit card in full every month. 7. Don't get any new credit cards. 8. I should look at my credit rating more often. 9. More often check my credit report. 10. Sign up for a product that checks your credit or protects you from identity theft. 1. Save more. Not surprisingly, saving more money is the top financial resolution. There are almost too many ways to do this. You can put more money into your 401k, set up automatic transfers to a high-yield savings account, and stop spending money you don't need to, especially during the holiday shopping season. Many of the best high-yield savings accounts, like Lending Club High Yield Savings and UFB Best Savings, offer APYs of 3% or more right now. You can also make good use of a credit card. Many of the best credit cards have good rewards and statement credits. You can get cash back, points, or miles that you can use to pay for purchases. 2. Make my credit score better. If your credit score is less than 670, which isn't great, you should make it a priority to improve it in the new year. You can raise your credit score in a number of ways, such as by paying your bills on time and in full, which may mean setting up autopay, getting rid of debt, limiting the number of new accounts you open, and spending less. 3. Make a budget for yourself. Some people feel limited by a budget, but keeping track of your spending can help you see where your money goes each month. A clear budget can help you set limits on how much you can spend and show you where you could save money. Start by making a list of all your fixed costs, like rent/mortgage, cell phone, groceries, and savings. You can also download an app to help you make a budget. Then you can figure out how much money you have left over for things like going out to eat, buying clothes, and having fun. You can see all of your purchases in one place by looking at your credit card statement. Most cards also let you see your total spending for the year broken down by category, which is very helpful when making a budget for the new year. 4. Pay a credit card bill in full. You're not the only one having trouble with credit card debt. According to Experian, about 95% of Americans have a credit card, and the average amount owed on those cards is $5,221. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that so many people want to pay off their credit card debt in the new year. 5. Pay on time for my credit card debt. Balance transfers can help you get out of debt, but you'll get the most out of them if you pay off your balance before the introductory period ends. Before you do a balance transfer, you should spend some time getting to know the terms of your offer. This includes the date when the interest-free period will end. Once you know when your introductory 0% APR period ends, make a plan to make big payments on your debt during the introductory period so that you are on track to be debt-free by the time the introductory period ends. 6. I pay off my credit card in full every month. Your payment history is the most important part of your credit score, so it's important to pay off your balance every month on time and in full. Paying off your whole balance not only helps your credit by lowering your utilization rate, the amount of credit you're using compared to the amount of credit you have available, but it also lowers any interest charges or fees you might have to pay if you carry debt from month to month. You might not always be able to pay in full every month, so you should at least make the minimum payment on time. This keeps you from having to pay late fees, which can be as much as $40, and interest rates for being late. 7. Don't get any new credit cards. Even though there is no one right number of credit cards to have, the average American has 4. This doesn't mean that 1 card or 6 cards are too few or too many. It all depends on how many credit cards you can handle responsibly. But it's important to know that every time you apply for a credit card, the card issuer pulls your credit report, whether you get the card or not. Your credit score could go down because of these inquiries, but it will go back up over time. 8. I should look at my credit rating more often. There are many free ways to check your credit score, such as Chase's Credit Journey, No Chase Account Needed, CreditWise from Capital One, No Capital One Account Needed, and Discover's Credit Scorecard, only available to Discover cardholders. You can get a new version of your credit score every month and see the things that affect it. Some sites may even have a simulator that shows you what might happen if you do things like miss a payment or pay off your debt. 9. More often check my credit report. It's important to check your credit report often so you can catch fraud early and make sure the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, have the right information. You can get a free credit report from many places, such as CreditWise from Capital One and Experian, as often as once a month. Federal law also lets you get one free credit report from each of the 3 main credit bureaus at annualcreditreports.com. 10. Sign up for a product that checks your credit or protects you from identity theft. Credit monitoring and protection against identity theft can help you find out about possible fraud, but many of these services cost money every month. There are free credit monitoring services, such as CreditWise from Capital One, if you don't want to pay. CreditWise keeps track of your social security number and looks for your personal information on the dark web. When it finds it, it sends you an automatic alert.